Come with me for a stay at the Conrad, Tokyo, Japan edition. Now, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. I will be sharing lots of similar travel content in the future, so follow along if you want to see more of that. This is the room that we stayed in. I really like how they had these window seats installed, and then you could sit here and see the panoramic view of downtown Tokyo. The Conrad Hotel is a very luxe hotel. This is their executive suite, and here's the same view except at nighttime. It was a very beautiful suite. This hotel can run anywhere. I've seen prices from just under $400 to $1,500 for this location. It really just depends on season and room that you book. This was my second time staying here, and something that I learned my second time around is that if you book a certain level room, you will have access to the executive lounge. And on my second time, we did book an executive suite. Here I am enjoying some tea in the morning with this view. And so this room did allow us access to the executive lounge, which I'm going to show you. Here is the hallway. It's just really modern and beautiful. Before I show you the executive lounge, I wanted to show you guys their regular lounge, which is not regular. It's beautiful. In my opinion, it's just as beautiful as the executive lounge. There's panoramic views all around it, and you can come down here. You can have your breakfast here. They serve lunch here, and they serve dinner. It's more like kind of bar food and bites. It's more used for a bar area. They also have a tea here in the afternoon. I don't think that the executive room is more posh. It's just more exclusive. It's smaller and it's more private, but it's a very similar vibe. Okay, now this is our first breakfast inside of the executive lounge, and this is what their breakfast area looks like. You can see there's different selections as far as like juice, some breads, different coffees, different teas. They also had some cereals. This is what we chose for our breakfast from the executive lounge, and here's the view. As you can see, it was a gloomy morning, beautiful gloomy morning in Tokyo. This was from another day when we went to their afternoon tea. And this is what we chose from that day to kind of give you guys an idea of what they serve for their tea. The tea is more like just like a little snack, midday, little relaxing time, little refresher. This was just so relaxing, and honestly, it was one of my favorite parts of the trip. I love to be able to come up here. I did also love the common areas in the Conrad Hotel, but it was always just like more quiet up here and more peaceful. It was just such a nice place to come and reflect. Now this is the executive lounge at night. I would want to say this is like their dinner, but they call it their cocktail hour. You could basically make it a dinner if you wanted to. They had lots of things that you can eat. So this is what I chose. Basically, just like kind of like a lot of appetizer food, but you could get filled up on it if you wanted to. I definitely didn't feel like going and having a dinner after that. And here I am enjoying my glass of wine. And then here is the view. This is on the other side of the executive lounge, so there's a different view on the other side. It's kind of hard to see it because there was a glare, but it's another city view. I don't know what I'm talking about here, but I'm probably just a little bit buzzed and tired from the whole day. We had a lot of excursions every single day, so it was nice to come up here and relax. Now here is the common area lounge again. Beautiful fireplace. I wanted to sit there by that fireplace, but it says not to sit on that little ledge. It's probably, you know, it's like for everybody to see. They don't want people to cover it up. And here you see people enjoying the view, enjoying their drinks. There's their full bar. If you really wanted something heavier as far as a dinner and not just appetizers, they have a full menu down here. It's not a large menu, but there's a lot of different options. I think I might have had one of their burgers one evening. They had like a veggie burger. So yeah, and this, like I said, this is just as beautiful. I loved both spaces. I want to say, if not all nights, most nights they had live music down here during the cocktail hour, and this is what they had that night that we were down there, these two people playing music.
Tell me, where do the children play?
I loved all of these floral arrangements. They were just all over the hotel, just beautiful. Okay, now this is their spa and entrance to their swimming pool area. This place was just so serene and beautiful. You felt instantly relaxed as soon as you came down here. And here is their swimming pool. It was just absolutely stunning. I remember this from my first trip. It left such an impression on me. It's kind of hard to see because of the glare, but it also has panoramic scenic views all around it. And now for the grand finale, and one of my favorite parts of the whole hotel is the Conrad's breakfast buffet. I love their breakfast buffet. Depending on location, the food varies, but what they usually do is they usually try to do some Americanized version of breakfast and some type of breakfast that is authentic to the area that you're traveling to. In my opinion, they did a really good job of that. This is their cereal bar, and for their American breakfast, they decided to do a taco bar. And here you have lots of different types of fruits, yogurts, salads. You can make a parfait. There is just like an endless amount of options here. This is their dining area, and you can probably guess this is the morning before we were going to Tokyo Disney. Their dining room is absolutely beautiful. I love this space. And if you look right here, right where that woman's passing, that is where I sat my very first time coming to this hotel, my very first time in their breakfast buffet, and the first time that this hotel left its lasting impression on me. Here's what we chose to eat that day for breakfast. If you guys liked this video, please follow along, and I'll see you guys on my next travels. Bye.